Or is it just if it says so?
No, not every spell, only if it says so.
Oh, okay, I see. I have one that says want to journal. Okay. I have figured it out. All I had to do was fucking read.
Yeah.
Zaz, tell me what happened last time.
All right. So the first thing that happened is Cassandra snuck out of the house, without telling her parents. Meanwhile, Hannah was talking with the mom about the college and the family getaway, about how Dad was doing. The revelation that Mr. Jones is in fact stalking us. He showed up at the house to deliver homework. Lucky Hannah was able to save Cassandra from getting busted, and we did find out that, in fact, yes, Emily is a try-hard nerd. You will see the sentence repeated a few times, by the way. Cassandra saw Abigail by the river with a bottle of alcohol in the bag, and they hung out, and Cassandra drank the alcohol, and they went to go vandalize Mr. Jones's house. They snuck into an open window, and they ended up messing around with the place. But Abby did leave the bottle behind as they got out as Mr. Jones got back home. While Emily ended up doing Cassandra's homework. But fortunately, Cassandra and Abigail did get caught by Abigail's dad. Mr. Jones saved the day, giving him $10 to fuck off. The economic incentive to not beat your children. After that, Cassandra did invite Abigail over to her house. I believe Emily is a nerd written down here, because I believe Tolstoy, I believe. You fucking communist.
Yeah.
And ultimately, parents did pick up that something was off with Cassandra, but she was able to lie her way, lie her way out, more just admit some of the truth. She told them mostly what happened, and then they decided to they had to find some way to test Mr. Jones.
No, I think you cut out. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, communist.
I could be a communist and read good American literature.
No. You can claim that, but no.
I'm sorry. You're Hemingway there. Okay, communist.
That's true. You discard my trick. He's as intellectual. Grunt just knows vibes bait because he's anti-communist.
Great grapes of wrath.
He's as an intellectual. He recognizes my schemes.
I'm not gonna lie, I googled it to double check because I didn't want to be wrong.
Yeah, but Grunt is not an intellectual, but he has gut instinct to recognize it too.
But yeah, they're going to test Mr. Jones and also do research, do air quotes research on time travel. And then, luckily, Emily and Cassandra then decided to hatch a scheme to hook Hannah up with a date for the dates. But the first thing that happened was Emily tried to talk with Maverick and tried to pick up a conversation with him and failed. Parentheses, hopeless, close parentheses. Hannah then ended up running into Mr. Evil, Evilus Maximus, Damien, and he has a pet bird, Jackdaw. Open parentheses, jacked off, close parentheses. Only and ended with Damien asking Hannah out to homecoming. Should be noted, it was brought up that he's fairly very used to not being noticed, but we've seen him around before, but nobody seemed to notice the bird, which is kind of weird. And Cassandra ultimately did warn Hannah about it. Basically, just telling her that, listen, he seemed genuine, but just to be a little careful. On the way home, they saw Cassandra saw Abigail in a car in Mr. Jones's car. Called just to make sure everything was okay. Apparently, her dad had another received. I can only assume received another economic incentive to not beat his kid. And ultimately, the back at home, the radio. So about a lot of bad news on the radio, bad stuff. We turned it off, and Cassandra ultimately decided to distract everyone by telling mom and dad about Damien, about Hannah's new boyfriend.
Yeah, I do believe they suggest that you invite him for dinner. Have a couple of days until homecoming, technically.
Yep.
Yeah. As you finish off dinner and eventually we'll have to go to sleep. If there's any nightly discussion any of you want to have.
Other than asking Cassandra, why did you have to bring up Damien?
That's a conversation you should have, maybe.
I don't know. Like dad seemed like kind of like taken out of it by the whole radio stuff. I thought it would be like something to talk about.
Yeah, but now we have to invite him over for dinner. Don't you think it's going to be a little awkward?
I missed the part where that's my problem.
You are such a bitch.
Thank you for
Where did you
noticing.
get this from?
Take pride in my work.
I refuse to acknowledge you as my sister.
Listen, it'll be fine. Do you think he'll bring the bird?
I assume no. Oh, what if he brings the bird?
Will they see the bird?
What do you mean will they see the bird? I still
Yeah,
don't think it's an invisible bird.
Nobody in the library seemed to notice it, besides us.
Yeah, but maybe he hangs out there and everyone's used to it.
I'd be pretty annoyed if I couldn't bring my dog into the library and then I saw a man with the bird.
We don't have a dog.
It's a hypothetical, Hannah.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe he knows the owners. We don't really know anything about him, honestly.
I still think it's just invisible, and we'll see the evidence, the proof.
How is that the more normal answer here?
I don't know. Is it weird compared to time travel?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean everything's weird.
But what if it does, though? What if everything is weird?
Like what?
Like an invisible bird.
Okay, and what else?
Mom said we're gonna listen. Find more weird stuff later.
Yeah, well, fine. If we say that there's an invisible bird, that's one weird thing a day. I've got tomorrow to look forward to, though.
I don't know. I just think the world's gonna. I think the world will. It's more exciting now.
Yes, because invisible birds are so thrilling.
If you try to have a little whimsy in your life,
Yeah, I suggested reading novels for researching time travel, and both you and Emily looked at me like I was crazy.
now listen. If Emily had suggested reading a bunch of books as the plan, I wouldn't have thought it was crazy.
Oh, so it's just because it came from me?
If it came from me, how would you react?
I don't know. I'd like to think that I would support it.
Really?
Yeah, why do you think I wouldn't?
Cassandra will just say, "I'm pretty sure you'd make fun of me."
Okay, but like, I'd still do it.
And we still did it.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. You did. Thanks, I guess.
Listen, it's going to be. It'll be just fine. Listen, I'm sure. Listen, I'm sure Dad will like them.
Maybe we hide the gun before. Just in case.
Listen. We'll take precautions. We'll take the due precautions, but I still think everything will be fine.
Yeah, well, if it's not because you do something funny, I will hold it over your head.
Yeah, it's pretty easy for you to do. You're taller than me.
Everyone's taller than you.
Don't remind me.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed.
Good night.
Yeah, as you'll be able to sleep, rest, recover. As in the morning, there's a knock at your door that awakens you. And as you check the clock, it's 7:30.
Do we all hear it?
Yeah. Your rooms, I would assume, are sort of literally next to one another. So it's in the house. I sure hope it's not Mr. Jones.
Oh, it's in the house?
It's
I
in
thought
the
it was like
house.
the front door. That's why I was
No,
like,
no,
It's in our
you-
house with
yeah,
more
it's-
math questions.
some homework.
It's 7:30.
Yeah.
Time to get to work.
Okay, so is this specifically on Hannah's door?
Yeah, each of you hear it at you kind of get up as you hear it at your own specific door.
Okay. Who is it?
Well, you get up and walk over. You'll you know what? Give me an awareness roll as you'll very drowsily go up to knocking on. it's your again. So you kind of woke up early in the morning. Now, Sandra and Hannah, you bit weird. Normally you would be let like there's no reason to wake you up, but you know what? Maybe your dad like has something he wants you from you.
Yeah, Cassandra will just get up and go to the door, open it.
As you know, I'll say this probably Sandra, you open the door first. As you'll see sort of in the hallway leaning against the wall is a strange man that met you 2 days ago at this point, 3 days ago. The one who introduced himself as Alaric. As you hear the door to Hannah's room open, as you see your sister sort of peek out, as Hannah, you will spot Alaric. Meanwhile, Emily, just not only do you just open the door, you take like a step outside as you are rubbing the sleep away from your eyes. Can look at all of you. Rise and shine.
Hey there, we should probably get you out of here before Dad wakes up. He's probably not gonna like just seeing a random guy in the house.
A good point. I don't have time for niceties, so I'll have to. This will have to do for now. How are you all holding up?
Fine.
Anything
been
weird?
All right.
Seen anything weird? Felt anything weird? Heard about anything weird?
Hannah looks at Cassandra because we just talked about this.
Yeah, Cassandra will say, I'm pretty sure guy hound called Damien has like a weird bird that nobody can see, like nobody reacts to it at all. It's just on it's just on a shoulder. He also, did he seem surprised when we like saw and remembered him, Hannah, at all?
I mean, yeah, but he's been really shy at school. I just think it's a bird, you know, not like a invisible bird.
The invisible bird will definitely be on the weird radar. Anything else?
Nothing that I've noticed.
Okay. So, I'm gonna try to give you very simple layman's explanation of what happened. And, well, at the very least, maybe it'll help you put things in perspective. Your school,
Okay.
when your school blew up, well, let's just say some sort of energy wave was released across town, and it might have affected you or other people around here. Not sure exactly what the side effects of that are right now, which is why I'm asking for anything weird, anything out of place. Now, unfortunately, that thing that blew up your school is of great interest to a lot of very powerful and dangerous people. People that, if they find out about you and your, well, that coin especially, well, they won't just kill you, they would most likely abduct you, experiment on you.
Wait, what?
I would like a more specific question. This is the best way I can put this.
I don't have a more specific question. This is, what do you mean powerful and dangerous people are drawn to the thing that exploded?
Scientists call them rifts. They're weird, strange events that occur all over the globe. Some break the laws of physics, some are even more mysterious in nature. The point is, organizations like the CIA do tend to hunt these things down to try and collect data on them. As much data as possible, because, well, with the right tools, one of these events could, well, provide them the edge they need in whatever scheme they have cooking up. And, well, your school was just such an event, a rift. Now, its effects are still unclear other than, well, leveling the school. Released, there was no bomb, there was no ignition, it just seemingly the energy was released out of nowhere. But I know, and a lot of other people know, that some rifts do cause secondary effects on the people who get exposed to them, or the people who are in the surrounding area. Which is why don't let anyone know, because you don't know who is gonna work for them and who isn't. People who have coins like that are people you should be deathly afraid of.
All right.
If we remember it happening both times, does that mean we got hit with it twice?
Most likely, yes. Which is another concern.
I mean, I haven't noticed anything strange about us other than the obvious.
He'll nod and he'll say, I need to emphasize, you cannot tell your parents about this. Otherwise, you might put them in danger as well.
Yeah, Cassandra will nod at that.
And everyone's just nodding.
Okay.
Take a deep breath and says, well, honestly, I'm glad you're taking this so well. I expected a bit more, panicking, pushback.
I'm gonna be honest. If you're here to hurt us, we're fucked, and either you are or either you're not, or you're gonna do it later. So
I'm
there's
not
little we
complaining.
can do.
I'm just surprised you're all much more well behaved than I was at your age.
I'm just kind of like in shock. I'm sure I have questions, just like I don't know where to even begin to ask. What are
I don't think you will answer who you are. So
how often do these rift things happen?
It's happening more and more often. Started in the 50s, and well, now it's been a couple of times past year.
I'm pretty sure you will not answer my question about who are you and why are you so nice and don't kidnap us.
I think
Yeah.
I've already introduced myself, and why don't kidnap you? Now that is a hard question to answer. I suppose if I just tell you I'm not that kind of person, I'm sure if you're gonna believe that.
It's just hard for me to believe you're just a random. You do seem to know a lot, and
That's because I work with a lot of these.
you also made a
Dangerous.
man disappear.
Yeah. Kind of my. Well, I'll be honest. Technically, it is his fault, and I blame him completely for this partially. Let me tell you something about time travel. Do not mess with it. Conceptually, it is a very dangerous thing.
I kind of figured it.
So I don't have sympathy for the dead man. Just looks like someone who got in over their head. But that doesn't mean I want to see you end up like that. And listen here, Mac. So for a good cause, stop seeding. You will experience that time loop times. Teal's name. Unlike some of the people I associate with, I'm not that ruthless, and I am not needlessly cruel. Plus, you wouldn't be the first kids I helped out from a bad situation.
Are those kids still okay?
Yeah. So, well, they're having difficulties of their own. But, like I said, that's the reason I'm not kind of like look towards you, kidnapping you. I think if I just randomly picked you up and then stashed you in a warehouse somewhere and told you for your own safety, I think you would panic more. I don't want this. This was already gonna be a traumatizing experience as is. I don't want to add to that. I also don't want you to become hunted for no reason. Right now, you clearly asked underneath these people's radar. Means you can still enjoy your normal life, at least all parts of it. Keep your head about you.
Is there like a so like weird things can happen as a result of like after effects from these rifts? Is there like a time limit on that, or can we potentially be like 10 years from now and suddenly something weird happens with us because of the what happened a few days ago?
Problem with these things is that there is no way of knowing. Normally, the rift and their weird side effects do disappear after a certain amount of time. It could be weeks, it could be months. But it could also just affect you permanently. Even after.
Is it like radiation or something?
Not always. Mostly no. I would it's like, imagine a piece of reality where some rules, some laws of physics get changed. Sometimes more drastically, sometimes more subtly.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna go with what you said and try and live a normal life.
I
I
don't
don't need to understand it.
don't try to live a normal life because you will be disappointed, but do enjoy the normal aspects that you still have. That woman you spotted, she is dangerous.
Kind of figured by killing that man.
No. There's a lot of people who kill.
Do you?
She's... Sorry, what?
Do you?
Still nod. If I have to. She is dangerous because, well, has certain abilities that lets her affect time. If she figures out the spot at her, unmasked her a bit, you might become her targets as well.
I think I understood the lesson. Ignorance is bliss and curiosity kills many cats.
See, that tactic would have worked last week for you. Won't work this week.
Yeah. Cassandra. Just had to go look.
Yeah, I did. To be honest, I don't know what is worse: knowing this is going to knowing this happens and living on, or this just happened anyways and you just don't fucking know.
The problem is, you think you may live... Well, may think you live in the worst timeline, but let's say you had the power to dial it back a couple of days. And, well, maybe you decided not to go to school. Maybe you decided to call in sick that day. How can you guarantee nothing worse would have happened to you?
There is no way, which is why I think time travel, which I think this is the message across most time travel stories, is to never try to change the past. There's no way to guarantee the future.
True. Which is why, unless things are quite dire, which they aren't for you, Trust me on that. I think you should focus more on what is to come and less on what could have been.
Emily will nod along with that.
So, what now? You just show up every now and then and ask if we see something weird?
Well, my hope was to keep an eye on you, help you as much as possible until we figure out what exactly consequences of that explosion and that release of energy are. Already heard one bad news on the radio, which I was hoping you might be able to investigate because most people don't know me.
What, the house fire?
Yes,
I mean, yeah, we can look into that, I guess.
it was your colleague from school. She started the fire with her bare hands.
Who?
Blonde girl. Not sure what her name is.
Abigail?
He shrugs and says, I don't know her name, but it was a mess.
Did you talk to her? Did you take her?
No. Your one of your professors, I believe he was having an argument with her dad. Things were well, escalating poorly before she lost her cool. Now both her parents are severe burn wounds at the hospital. Although I was shocked to see your professor be so calm about the situation. Most people would have a bit more of a panicked reaction.
Yeah, the fucking school blew up and he just had packets of homework ready to go.
Hey, yeah, I would say that's kind of weird. He looks at you, Hannah.
Wait, so
Even weirder than the bird, I'll be honest.
if Mr. Jones, if you guys were right, Mr. Jones does know about this, does that mean Abigail remembers too? She was
Right.
with us the first time.
Yeah, she was the one that found. Yeah, she was the one that had the one that gave me the stone. I'm gonna find out.
Okay, what do we do then?
Maybe I think Cassandra should talk to Abigail. I think she was from your friend group, if I remember correctly. I think I'm not sure about this guy. If this guy truly knows something, I'm not sure if this guy is a good guy or.
I mean,
I can't guarantee that your professor is outside of the criminal system that I am afraid of. It's hard to know each member of it. But I will say this: be on guard. Check on your mysterious friend with the bird, and keep your eyes out if you see anything else weird.
Okay.
yeah, I will.
I have to leave you now. I will check in a day or two. As he'll start heading downstairs. As he rounds the corner and he disappears from sight, you don't hear the footsteps going down the stairs.
Hannah goes and peeks around the corner.
He's gone.
The hell?
I mean, you can make other people things disappear. Oh fuck, Discord, no.
Whoa,
Discord,
okay.
I can make all of you disappear. Watch this. Boom.
Make all of it disappear. Okay, let me revoke myself. I mean, if you can make other things disappear, it makes sense you can make himself disappear.
Okay, well, that's one take on the weird thing happening today.
You think he can do that stuff because of like the rift? Shit, he said people can sometimes do weird things.
I mean, he mentioned this happened to him at a younger age. I assume he was either. Oh,
God damn.
Hello.
Discord, please.
Fucking sharks eating the cables.
Matt's trying to reveal us deep lore from the Tales from the Loop game.
Not allowed.
I wasn't even, because all the experiment jokes came from me. And this was my crystal ball. Anyway, let's continue. The fucking shark. I mean, you mentioned he was exposed to this at a young age, so yeah, probably.
Okay, so we trust him for now.
Well, it's not like we have any other choice. Again, if he was out to betray us, well, we're kind of fucked, because he's much more capable than us.
He's the only one who seems to know what's going on. Yeah.
I need to talk to Abigail.
Yes, yeah, I think you should do something.
Yeah, as you head downstairs, and I mean, you'll see your mom is sort of up. That's probably still asleep. As she kind of sees, it's like, oh, you're all up early.
Yep. Couldn't wait to get on with a new day.
Hannah woke me up. I can't go back to sleep.
Yeah, sorry.
Listen, breakfast should be done in about 30 minutes. She looks at the clock and you realize it's literally been a minute. Your conversation with Alaric, that lasted a bit more than a couple of minutes. Well,
I mean, she wanted to ask him what she did, but she thinking, how the fuck did her parents not hear the conversation? But like,
she seems
20 minutes.
completely, yeah, she seems,
Yeah. So like, more magic powers, I suppose. I don't fucking know. Listen, if you can time travel, surely you can also stop time.
yeah. As she's gonna make some breakfast, as eventually your dad's gonna walk into the kitchen. I am the lazy one today.
Hey.
Is
It was
everyone
bound
this
to happen
morning?
at some point.
Listen, when you get to my age, you have an excuse.
Hey, we are still growing. We need all of the energy we can get. Sleeping in is normal.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, someone blew up the school, so you can sleep in all day.
We could if we didn't have math homework.
Listen, didn't you finish that yesterday? I'm sure you'll stop by and we'll probably be impressed. I don't want to be mean towards the other kids, but how many people do you think actually did his insane? I mean, down.
I think roughly
You agree.
roughly 30%.
Was Sure, I shouldn't assume you're all kids and like to have fun. Everyone's gonna. A lot of you are just gonna sit back down and do homework. School's literally out. As your mother will be like, I think you should congratulate them instead of making light of this. I think it's very admirable that you are all working still so diligently. Your dad will just nod as you get to enjoy breakfast. I'm not sure there's any conversations you bring up.
Let me tell you what the spook me, man. Just kidding.
Yoli can sneak in your house. Not concerning at all.
The worst part is you'll never know he did it because he can stop time.
And teleport.
That's not disconcerting.
Yeah, as you're well into as you finish breakfast, your dad will bring up. So, Hannah, should we make dinner for one extra tonight?
Oh, yeah, I could invite him tonight.
No, I think it's only fair going together at homecoming.
That you get to meet him ahead of time. Yeah, I know the drill.
That's my girl. Listen,
As long as you're not waiting in the armchair with a shotgun across your lap, I'll say we're off to a good start.
You see, the trick is to hide the shotgun so they don't see it at first.
Dad.
Your mother will be like, there will be no shotguns involved. As does still have that look that well, may think she only says this to like make you feel bad.
Internally, Hannah's like, yeah, we're gonna hide the guns.
Listen, I've learned my lesson. Unlike Mac and Tamara, who were shocked by the amount of guns in some people's houses.
Listen,
There's bound to be a lot in this house.
I was just told by a certain Texan buddy that does just buy another weapon every couple of months.
Yeah,
The armory is in fact stocked.
My brother used to, when he was like in school still, he would go out to a friend's farm and they would just like shoot a bunch of guns. They had like a fucking armory.
Listen,
ridiculous.
Sometimes even some Americans are surprised. Like when I told my mom I bought a handgun a couple years back, I've got rid of it since. And she was like, "Well, you need to get a background check." And I was like, "Not for a handgun, Mom. You don't. I just bought."
Listen, Alaric had compounding factor when he said he wants to torture people. You see, people into guns. That's not like the most off-putting thing. But Alaric also wanted to torture people.
Stop rewriting history, Mac. We were all there.
It's on camera. We can watch the defeat. It's all on camera.
We'll do that later. We can read.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of the archives. I know they prove me right. I'm like Tick.
Mac, like gaslighting him, like that.
We will check the archives after the session.
Yeah, well, if there's nothing else you want to talk with them.
No, something else is on Cassandra's mind.
Oh yeah, what's that? Want to share?
She said it. It's Abigail. Well, obviously.
Yeah.
I think you have many things to hide, Mac.
As you'll kind of wrap up breakfast, and I mean, you're free to go. There's a long school to attend. Does free up about 6 to 8 hours of your life.
Yeah. A small thing would be is to check out a newspaper and see if the knowledge about Abigail's that it's like how public knowledge that is. But I don't. I'm just gonna go.
Well, you,
Radio.
Mr. Jones' house.
you did hear it on the radio last night, so
I did hear about it on the radio. The problem is, yeah, I did hear about the radio. It's not like there's weird time shit going on though. That doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go to their house, Mr. Jones's place.
What about the two of you? Will you tag along?
Yeah, because I don't know how to get in contact with Damien.
Let's go to the library.
I'll try that next.
He'll find you.
Well,
That's what I'm afraid of.
listen, it's a small town. You just need you can easily find his home address.
Ask about the guy with the bird.
Just get a phone book.
You
You
know
know.
his last name. You know his last name. You remember him from school, so.
Yeah, Hannah, you should go to talk to Damien alone by yourself with no one else there.
You should do that.
And leave you guys to confront the two people who might remember time travel by yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
The three of you will rush through town to get to. You're going to the professor's house, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. As kind of arrive, and you'll probably like rapidly knock at the door. Takes a couple of moments as he'll open the door and it's like, good morning to all three of you.
Hey, is Abby here?
Yes, she is in fact. Why?
I heard about I heard about what happened with her with her home.
It was an unfortunate accident. Would you like to come in for?
Yeah.
I'll let you in. I'm gonna like say a bit out loudly. Abigail, your friends are here to see you. Hear sounds from the kitchen as well, Emily, Hannah, this is the first time you went into this man's house. Well, there's a lot of bookshelves and a lot of this looks like a house you would enjoy spending a lot of time in, Emily. There are so many books here to read. Unfortunately for you, problem here is they may not be to your taste. As you glance
There's no
around,
deep philosophy books.
yeah, there's not that many. There's probably are some like philosophy books, but it's definitely not the main focus. A lot of these seem like sort of physics books, math books, mechanics. There's a lot of the hard sciences sort of spread across. Some of them look like textbooks, some of them like more sort of academic papers. But I don't think you have time now to give like a proper glance. And
yeah.
you'll head into the kitchen as you see Abigail was just finishing breakfast. She's like, "Oh, hey."
Let's see. Cassandra's just going to give her a hug and just ask, Are you okay? You all right?"
Yeah. I guess you heard heard it on the news.
Yeah. Heard it on the radio. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a small gas leak that well, it had ignited in the house, and well, turns out a wooden house can burn quite quickly.
I'm glad you're okay.
Chip smiles. Thanks.
Now, can I have a question, Rand?
Mm.
Can I roll a quick detect? Because I'm not sure if
Yes.
she's either like because Emily doesn't ensure if she's like lying or like generally unaware of like the thing, yeah. Or trying to like hide something, perhaps. Oh my God! What in
Shit.
the? Do I have any? No, I don't have anything. I don't have any. Jesus Christ! It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you
It's
can
a
also
1, 2,
roll
3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's help out, Mac. Come on.
Listen, it's 3 dice. That's a good reroll chance. It's a good reroll shot.
Let's go for it.
Oh,
Do you also want to reroll? No.
Yeah, 3 dice are good, Joe. 3 dice usually succeed.
Yeah, so both you, Cassandra and Hannah, she's like, she's clearly not okay, and seems rehearsed, if not very well rehearsed. As for you, Emily, listen, she's clearly probably just got like taken out of a fire.
Yeah, Emily thinks she
Parents
might
are
just
in
not remember
hospital.
anything.
She's probably in a bit of a shock even now.
Yeah. Either deeply repressed or she might not even have realized that she started the fire. That's currently Emily's current game.
As vessels start heating up the water. He'll kind of point out, says, yes, I went yesterday evening to check in on the homework, and well, was the whole situation. So I had a chat with the firefighters and the officer there, and well, I volunteered to have her stay with me until they can find a more actual solution.
that's 2 gas leaks now, right? The school and your house?
Abigail, like nods slowly.
Do we need to be worried about other things?
Don't think so.
As Cassandra will just say, Cassandra's gonna say, like, listen, I'm sure everything will work out. I'm sure that it will be fine.
Yeah. I mean, Just need to hear back from the hospital, and we'll see. What will happen afterwards? As Morgan would say, I don't need to worry too much. I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, puts down a cup of tea for everyone. Pours in the hot water.
I drink it, then immediately die of poison.
Damn, you fell for it. Can't believe.
Another success for the stone. Another W.
I fall for the classic Scarlet Hollow fucking blunder of drinking tea made by kind old people. Damn. Yeah, and Cassandra will just thank him for it.
Is not leaving you alone with her. That's for sure.
I still want to second detect when he said there was nothing else to worry about, but is it possible to check his demeanor right now?
Yeah.
There can't be two shit rolls in a row, right?
Jack, you cannot roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Actual,
Don't say that. Don't
actual,
say that.
actual comical bad roll. Only happened once.
Mathematically, most impossible.
You're about to jinx it.
No, that's actually mathematically.
Again in a million years.
That is actually
You're
an
notoriously bad at statistics. Let's go. Come on back.
Listen, to be honest, my second time this happened in the system. Damn!
Yeah, I mean, he's clearly keeping an eye on her and making sure, like, you don't test her. There's clearly more at play here.
Abigail, is there anything you need that, like, you wouldn't have here? We can probably have extras at our house or something.
She kind of like nods and says, I mean, yeah, Morgan will kind of interject, say, we're planning on going shopping today. I believe most of her clothes and other personal objects got destroyed or severely damaged in the fire.
Well, just let us know if you need anything, okay?
She'll nod, says, thanks for offering.
I mean, Cassandra will actually offer. I mean, do you want one of us to like go with you to just help you?
Yeah, Cassandra, why don't you go with them?
Yeah, she glances towards the professor. He like nods and says, like, I think that's be a lovely idea. She does seem a bit more at ease with that idea.
I want to send a look over to Emily. Kind of just says, like, we need to talk, but we can't do it here.
Yeah, she'll slightly nod afterwards.
There's nothing
I'm
else.
debating. I'm debating saying that she needs to go to the bathroom and doing the girl thing of going in pairs and bringing Emily.
Yeah, I mean, that would probably work.
Okay, I'll do that then. Mr. Jones, could I use your bathroom?
Of course. Down the hall to your left.
I'll leak arms with Emily.
Yeah, I mean, both of you can leave the kitchen as you'll walk down the hallway.
I mean, aside from the obvious reasons, does Abigail seem uncomfortable to you?
I mean, she's worried for Abigail. I mean, she lost her house and her parents almost died. I mean,
Yeah, and now she's living with our teacher. It's kind of weird.
yeah, there was a large suspicion that he might know, and if he knows that he might have conveniently showed up, but if he offered her shelter, I'm not. At least I mean, I haven't noticed anything from Abigail beyond the normal, shock.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Jones hasn't been, like, mean or anything aside from heavy coursework. But, like, what if they do both remember and he's one of those people that you were warned about?
Well, the problem is I don't want to ask him. I did not notice any weird reactions from him. And I don't see a convenient little note paper that says here, I'm a wizard.
I was gonna say, like, no, from him, you definitely, like, no, you didn't know, did see that he was clearly, like, withholding information and making sure you don't, like, pester too much.
Yeah.
Like, he's
Never say
definitely
that.
acting suspicious.
Ah, okay, gotcha. I thought you just said he was only reporting information to stop us making sure we don't pester her too much. To make sure we don't fucking shock this traumatized girl.
No, there's definitely more to it.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Okay, I misunderstood entirely. Okay, thank fuck. I mean, he does seem a little bit guarded, though. There's definitely something to that. So again, I'm not sure if Emily understands or knows what even happened. I'm not sure. But he might know a little more, but again, I don't want to ask him directly up front.
Maybe we should stay nearby when they go shopping.
I will leave that too, because sadly I'm not a master spy, and that'll seem extremely suspicious.
Well, maybe we're going to the library, like yesterday. I don't mean, like, going with them, but just being... I don't know. I'm not a spy. I don't know how to do this.
I think Cassandra is already there. I don't, and if he wanted to do anything with him to Abigail, he would have done so already.
I don't know. I guess I'm just worried that if Cassandra says something about us remembering, or like trying to find out if he does, then something bad will happen. I don't know.
That is, it's a very fair point, but I think we'll be able to do very little against him, even if he does decide to act.
You are so bad at this. You're
I
not
am.
helping and you're not making me feel better.
My only hope is that Alaric is in fact not a bad guy and that he can help us out. Because right now I'm also very unsure of what exactly to do as the best course of action. But I think spying will just attract more attention.
Fine. We won't do it though. We'll leave Cassandra with our teacher and Abigail.
I promise if she does alert him or something, and then we jump out of the shadows to intervene or something, that'll be even more suspicious, I think.
Fine. Okay. We should rejoin so we don't
Yes, let's go.
take too much time here.
Let's never ask a girl what she does in her bathroom. I don't think.
We go in pairs for a reason.
It's mysterious and otherworldly.
Oh yeah, very.
As 10 minutes later, they'll both be back. First we'll say, well, shall we get going then?
Yeah, probably better to get it done early.
He'll gesture for will kind of like escort you all out as he'll sort of get in the car and he'll kind of ask you two like, do you two need to be dropped off anywhere?
I don't think we had any concrete plans. Are we gonna go back to the library?
Yeah, probably just downtown. Maybe I'll grab a book and read in the park or something.
It's very good to stay well read. Although I'm surprised to see you, Hannah, there. In a good way.
I read.
I just I just assumed with being out that sort of let studying fall a bit to the wayside, but like I said, pleasantly surprised.
There are a couple people in my life trying to make that hard.
You can say my name, Anna.
That's not just you.
Yeah, there's also Mom.
As he's gonna drive all of you and we'll make a stop at the library to drop off two of you, or he'll take Sandra and Abigail to local like stores, buy some clothing and other like basic amenities. As what are you two doing now that you see the car sort of driving off?
Well, do you have any plans? Oh, sorry, I should mute yourself. Oh. Hannah froze up and died.
I'm sorry, my husband was talking to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought me again.
What was it you asked?
Now that you've like been both dropped off at the library, I was asking if there's anything you'd like to do.
Hannah's lost. She doesn't know what to do. I'm following Emily for now.
while Emily will say, well, my plan is to sit in the park and enjoy a nice read to distract myself from the current chaos situation. I'm not sure if that's your cup of tea.
The park sounds nice. A little boring, but nice. What else are we supposed to do? I need to find Damien at some point.
Yeah, I mean, again, small town, and
I'm gonna go to a phone book.
Yeah, you
Find his address.
Yeah, you could easily find his address. So you don't have to feel pressure. I'm saying that you can do it.
Well, the other option is sitting in a park watching my sister read.
Yes, I was about to say maybe. Yeah. No, listen, you do a bit of detective work as you manage to find his address. As I guess you'll leave your sister to her mind-stimulating activities while you go off to chat with, hopefully with Diane, and hopefully invite him to where your dad will totally not like threaten him bail.
Yay.
So yeah, well, Sandra, as he'll kind of park in front of the clothing store, and the three of you will go out, and he'll inside. He'll say, "Well, Miguel, feel free to just buy yourself whatever. Do try to be slightly reasonable, but other than that, sure, Sandra here can help you picking and choosing."
Sandra will nod at that.
As yeah, both of you will sort of head deeper into the store. She like glances around for some extra clothes.
Yes. Sandra just ask how it. I mean, Sandra's we'll just ask him. So, how is staying at Mr. Jones?
You know, I thought it was gonna be much meaner on account of how he is in class, but surprisingly, it's all right.
I mean, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, he made pancakes in the morning for me. Never had those.
Never had pancakes before?
No, I think it was like best food ever.
Huh. Just doesn't. I guess he just doesn't seem like the guy who would make pancakes.
Well, I'm glad he is though, cause I've been missing out. Apparently, he knows a bunch of other recipes for cakes and mentioned a couple of things.
No, he bakes.
Apparently so, I guess. Is that weird? I've never seen my dad or mom do it, so I don't know.
I mean, my mom bakes, but I've never seen. To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen my dad actually touch the oven.
Huh. Now that you mentioned it, the kitchen in his house was like fully equipped, handle all sorts of dishes. They, well, I mean, it was a weird situation, regardless.
Yeah, it is. If we need someone to talk to, Abigail, I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I overheard some of the conversations had with the officer. Um, my my parents were in a rough state. Oh, well, what happens to me, guy? Is it is weird to you, Cassandra, that she seems more concerned about how it happens to her, and like she doesn't know uh what would happen to her, rather than her parents are in the hospital, they might end up dying.
Yeah, Cassandra has a bit of a hard time, like relating to that, but her dad at least didn't seem like the best guy.
Yeah.
Cassandra was to say, I don't know. I guess it depends on how exactly old you are. Like, I doubt they're going to uh, they might just put you in like foster care for like a couple years, or they might just say, they just like wipe their hands.
Do you think uh kind of like, yeah, I heard about like foster care. I don't think it sounds too nice. Kind of shakes her head. That's listen, we'll deal with that when it comes.
Yeah, we can. I mean, we can also, yeah, if it happens, it happens. We can like do research. I guess to see what the process entails. If there's any way to not go into it.
She like nods as kind of like start picking clothes. Honestly, it seems like the criteria is how comfortable are they? It's not she just grabs a couple of like t-shirts, pants, that sort of thing. Slightly a bit oversized as well. Not sure if there's any conversations you would like to approach her with. Because you can like talk to her alone at this point. There's not that many people on a Thursday morning.
Yeah, I think Cassandra will just ask hey, Abby, I just wanted to like, you seemed really like, I don't know, like it closed a bit, where it was just when we were all there. Just, I know it's kind of the silly thing to ask, but is everything all right?
She sort of grimaces a bit, says, as all right as can be. Huh? There's again that sort of sense like this is something rehearsed.
Listen, I'm serious. If there's anything you tell to me, I'm not gonna say to anyone else.
Can give me a speech roll.
Speech roll, normal difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
You
luckily I do
avoided
have
the
my
curse.
silver tongue. I do have my silver tongue.
Or-
Four
or-
dice is actually a good reroll.
Yeah.
4 dice, the curse is like fucking 2. Oh,
Oh.
my god! It's a success, but it's the most dog shit success. But it's success nonetheless.
I only need a success, Mac. I'm not reliant on higher successes to achieve my goals.
She nods and says, hey, listen, it's gonna sound very weird. I have to promise not to tell anyone.
Yeah. I promise.
So, I wasn't a gas leak. I think it was me. I did it. Yesterday the teacher he came in to check, and he was talking to Dad, and Dad was angry, started to shout. Mom came back from the front door, started yelling at me. The usual, honestly. And I kept getting angrier and angrier, and she hit me, and then I just kind of blew up, literally. There was this like huge ball of fire that just kind of expanded from my hands, and well, sort of started burning her as she was screaming. My dad came in, and just so angry, and I did it to him as well. I panicked. The smell was awful. I bolted out of the house, just hiding nearby when the professor he found me and told me what to say to the ask questions, and then offering to help me. He's like insisting I should not tell people this. It's kind of weird. Also, don't want to be into a mental institution for this. And
Cassandra's gonna give her a hug at this point.
yeah, hug you back a bit. Either they don't believe me and they think I'm insane, or they believe me and I accused of murder.
It's Can I ask you a question, Abigail? Do you remember giving me Black Stone The day the school blew up?
No?
All right. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna also ask you not to tell anyone. The day the school blew up the first time, you told me about a body, gave me a black stone, then the school blew up, and then I lived through it a second time. And I saw the body. I also had all the like had other stuff that like I picked up. Like I literally just lived through it twice. So I believe you when you tell me that this weird thing happened.
Does anyone else know about this?
I've told my sisters. I haven't told anyone else.
Okay, that's very. Would you hear that? I would have assumed you were insane a day ago, but I did just see fire shoot out of my hands. So
And the other thing is, there's this guy who's been told me a bit about what happened. He asked me to be careful on Mr. Jones. I'm not sure if I trust him. I'm not sure if I trust him completely either.
she like very slowly nods.
Cassandra's just going to say, as Cassandra will just say, listen, it's a lot of weird fucking shit is happening right now, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it together.
Yeah, smiles at that. I thought I was going crazy before the professor talked to me, and well, I guess you're also seeing weird stuff. Maybe we're all not that crazy after all. Still feels like I'm dreaming, you know. It's great. At any moment, I'm just gonna wake up.
I get that, Abby. I don't really tell it too much to. I haven't told it really that much to even to my sisters, but I'm kind of worried every day I wake up. I'm gonna just be back there, back in the car on the way to school. Like I don't know how. Could be tomorrow it happens. It could be 10 years from now. I could live my whole life, and then what if I wake up and I'm just back there?
She nods. Can you give me an awareness roll?
Real quick before I make them, I'm gonna just post something real quick.
Yeah.
Mr. Jones.
No, it's not how you wish it was, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, it's an awareness roll, you say. Success.
Yeah, as you glance, you see her walking down the clothing aisle. This is the woman that stabbed the guy. She's looking around for something or someone. As I mean, Abigail is clearly oblivious to her, but you're not.
Going to just whisper to Abigail, "Hey, let's listen. Don't panic. We gotta make this quick. But there's somebody here that I'd rather not notice us."
Okay.
Listen, as she's just kind of like trying to like lead her away, like a little like under the radar. She'll just say, "Just saw a woman that the last time I saw her, she killed a guy. So I don't really want to talk to her."
Okay. You can give me a stealth roll. It's only a basic difficulty because you sort of can crouch and hopefully slip past her unnoticed. Yeah, as you and her manage to give her the slip as you'll let her wander deeper into the store as you pick the stuff, ramp for Abigail and go to the cashier as Mr. Jones is sort of waiting for you to glance and says, well, that should be fine, as he's gonna just have the cashier bag the clothes and see him pay, and you all walk out. He'll say, well, hope this brings a bit of sense of normality. No? As Abigail will kind of glance between you and him and just nod. Well, have a couple more stops to go around town, and well, afterwards, for sure maybe we can. You know what? I'll figure out something for dinner. As yeah, assuming Cassandra is still gonna tag along, right?
Yes.
As yeah, we'll probably stop around town to grab a couple more things for her that she might need. As well, fortunately for you, Cassandra, you will spot that woman in like 2 more places. Like, clearly she is like following you. Well, you 3. But based on how some of the other like stores are, there's no risk of you like ending up alone with her. But she is clearly following.
Yeah. I think Cassandra is going to I think she'll just kind of like try to like do it without like drawing too much attention. Just like that's weird. That person's spent like the same 4 stores as us.
Do you like you just kind of like you say that, right?
Yeah, basically like that. Just like acting like, that's a weird thing.
As Mr. Jones is gonna glance through direction, like, suppose you're right.
Yeah, it's like I noticed it before. It's a weird coincidence, I guess.
He'll nod and say, not gonna like. She's just gonna shrug.
Grant, I'm not sure if you cut out or not. There was a pretty big gap between. There's a pretty big gap there.
No, like I was just saying, like he's just gonna basically like go similar to like, huh? That's weird, I guess. And then gonna shrug it off.
Yeah, Cassandra's just kind of like, just like nod.
As yeah, you're gonna after buying the stuff, you'll head over to his house. Meanwhile, Hannah, as you find Damien's home, just walk up and knock.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Why?
Ah, listen. Sometimes people will get lost in Hairbrain's scheme. I need to give them the opportunity to do that. Yeah, as you knock, you'll see like an older woman open up. Uh, Most likely his mother. She then smiles and says, "Oh, can I help you?"
Hi, I'm Hannah, Damien's friend. Is he in right now?
Yes, yes. No, come in, come in.
Okay.
As yeah, she's gonna sort of uh, lead you upstairs. As there's like she knocks on the room and then like opens the door, says, "Damien, I believe you have a friend visiting you." Second. As you just see him sort of lying in bed with like a pair of headphones and just kind of listening to music as he like glances up at the doorway, and once he like notices you, his eyes kind of go wide. You do see the bird sort of perched onto his chair next to the desk as it also like turns to you. He, like takes off the headphones like, Anna, oh, uh, thank you, mother. Sort of like smiles a bit weirdly and kind of like, I'll go get some drinks for you too. And she sort of will take her leave, and like you can still
Thank
clearly
you.
still see the man sort of try to like recompose himself. Hmm. Ah, you found my lair. Seems.
Uh, I did find your lair. I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna try and greet the bird.
Yeah, it just sort of like flaps its wings like twice as you like approach it.
um, Sorry for showing up unannounced. I just
Oh no, no surprises are just another constant in life.
um yeah, I guess that's true. Um Speaking of surprises, my family wants to have you over for dinner tonight if you would want to join us.
Suppose should present myself only normal.
Yeah. My my dad kind of insisted, but I promise he's not going to be too scary about it.
Don't worry, I know. There is little I fear in the world, least of all from people.
Sorry, I need to hold it together the way this guy's talking.
Listen, you know what? How
It's clearly working. It's clearly working.
listen, the question is, how is Hannah taking this?
I mean, she thinks he's a little quirky.
Ah,
She's a little, like, awkward about it.
Now, is this my definition of quirky or Grunt's definition of quirky?
Very important.
Grunt's definition of quirky. Ow, fuck.
listen, you can give me
What
that.
was the last thing he said? Sorry, I hit my funny bone.
You can give me a detect roll.
Okay.
I think it was something along the lines that he has nothing to fear in this world, least of all from the
Oh,
end.
okay. Yeah, that's interesting enough. I think Hannah's also like assuming that he's just talking like this as a, I don't know, trying to seem cool or something. Fuck, yeah, I have no
Well-
idea.
I don't actually know if he's like this is genuine or not.
I'm gonna,
Like even if he's pretending,
Take
like
your word.
this is some very good acting.
yeah, I will take your word for it. I don't do well with scary things personally.
Well, my dear, this is why I'm here to keep you safe. Cast the darkness away.
Right, I can't do this.
Ah, but you must. If I can say the lines, you can listen to them. God damn it.
Jill, can you safely drink? Can you safely get drunk?
Right now? No.
No. Damn, that sucks for you. I'm getting drunk.
My husband's been
Jesus.
tormenting recently with the guy who makes those Hello Princess videos, and I fucking hate it. I can't.
You know, Sass, you will not drink alone. Cheers, brother.
Okay. I guess Hannah's just gonna kind of pause and look at him.
He like stares back at you. Stops blinking.
Do you read a lot?
I think it is only fair to one's mind. Educated. Keep it in shape.
Okay. If I look around, what kind of books do I see?
Now you can give me an awareness roll with your nerves.
I'm just gonna casually walk around his room.
Oh, if you're just gonna look around, then you don't need to. You don't need to roll.
Yeah, I'm not being subtle about it. Just being curious.
Yeah, it's a lot of. Listen, Hannah, you even know what fucking fantasy is.
Vaguely.
Well, at least you've heard of Lord of the Rings.
hmm
That's like a fucking mega.
I've
hit.
probably seen the cartoon.
Yeah, it's a mega hit. So definitely there's Lord of the Rings, but there's like a lot of like other seemingly like fantasy like nonsense on it. Honestly, probably seen Dune there as well. Not gonna lie.
I don't know if she would know what Dune is.
So there's a
But,
bunch
yeah.
of like it's a bunch of like sort of like clearly sci-fi and like fantasy books, like nothing that, for example, your sister would read.
Well, these at least look more interesting than what Emily has in her room.
Like, it is. I mean, of course
Yeah,
it is.
she reads a bunch of, I don't know, philosophy stuff.
Well, No, one can glean great insight from stories that others misunderstand.
Really? Like, what?
Um, um, well, I believe people misjudge what they don't understand. They often see villains and heroes, where in fact, reality is merely many shades of gray.
That's yeah, I could see that. I don't put too much thought into that
Well,
normally.
then, let me ask you a simple question, yet complicated and difficult at the same time. Do you believe anyone can be redeemed even if they've committed the most vile of acts? As the door opens, and it's like his mom kind of walking like some juice, kind of. Here you go. I hope you kids have fun. She's gonna just walk out.
Oh, thank you.
You're most welcome. Close the door. He does keep his pose. He does just kind of stand there.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Say you meet a stranger on the road, clad in dark clothes, a cowl on his face, blood dripping off his clothes. Would you be scared of it?
I mean, is he hurt or
See, only a person with a kind heart think like this. Person scared would avoid them, sidestep them. I know you. You have a kind heart.
I mean, I don't particularly like strangers all that much, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be rude to them until I know otherwise.
Manners are what maketh the world.
You have such an interesting way of speaking, Damien.
That is merely because I am, perhaps one could say, an interesting person. Very least, most certainly a misunderstood one.
I can see that, yeah.
The only reason you can is because not only your heart kind. Your mind is sharp. Vision is unclouded by prejudice or malice. It still hold that healthy dose of suspicion.
How do you know I'm not lying?
Maybe I can read your mind.
Can you?
He just kind of smirks a bit. I would not dare to intrude upon your private thoughts.
Good, because I think that would be a little strange.
But that doesn't mean I could if I wanted.
Right, okay. So you can read minds then. Does that mean you know, like, magic tricks or something?
Magic tricks. My dear, these are no tricks at all.
Oh, that's right. Illusions, apparently. That's the right term.
Illusions, rituals, incantations. I've studied them all.
Do you study them?
I have. See, every book here is a magical lesson in and of its own. Every book lets one gain insight about themselves. A lot of these books, one could easily say, are quite magical. Similarly to yourself.
So you can just see magic in everyday things then?
You are quite the opposite of mundane. Such, your statement would be only partially correct. I can see weaves of fate and the universe twisting around us. Maybe in a sense, you are correct, but incorrect at the same time.
What do you mean?
I mean, you are special. You are magical. I can see it.
You said something like that yesterday, too.
Did? For I speak nothing but the truth. As misleading as that can be sometimes to people.
If I look around his room, does he have, like, supplies to take care of a bird
No.
in here?
In fact, weirdly enough, there's no like bird. It's gonna say. Listen, there's no bird droppings. There's no bird feathers. This is the fucking cleanest crow you've seen in your life.
What was the transition I was going to use? I don't fucking remember. You know, I don't remember you having a bird before.
Maybe I did all along and you never saw him.
What, like he was invisible or something?
Not invisible. But maybe you never had your eyes open until now.
You know, that would be kind of hard.
There's a whole wide world around us that we not see because we are too obsessed with mundane problems, too lost in our own lives, too distracted by our own problems. Sometimes even fail to notice the things that are just staring us in the face.
So, you see weird things then?
I see only beautiful things, only mysterious things. I see everything.
Everything.
Well, perhaps not all at once, but eventually. One can only hope.
What kind of things do you see around here?
I see a library of esoteric knowledge. I see my beautiful companion. I see Jackdaw. Well, that does look like an appealing drink. I see gestures or orange juice.
Okay. Here's where Hannah gets roofied. Right, it would be rude to not drink snacks that you're about to crush. She seems nice, by the way.
He doesn't understand me. Oh. You grow accustomed to the loneliness.
Are you lonely?
Every shadow is alone, but they all look towards the light that casts them.
Sorry, hold on. I can hold it together. I lied. No, I can't.
You can stop this man from becoming an incel school shooter.
It's in your hand, Joe. It's in your hand.
It's like teetering violently back and forth between this guy freaks me the fuck out and then I can fix him.
You see, Mr. Demon. You see, this is the thing the demon has not considered. What Hannah has the I can fix him mentality.
Unfortunately, I think she does.
The demon has not realized that.
Like, no, Damien, more. I said more, Damien.
It isn't working. God damn it.
Start articulating gesture more, Damien. Wave your hands around.
Milk the golden cow, Damien.
Listen. The demon will fix Damien once he realizes Hannah's I can fix the mentality. Oh, fucking to make him normal. Oh, fuck, she likes this.
Every confused demon's like, huh, first time? Like, fuck.
I hate humans. I hate humanity. The moment I don't like this.
So, like, if every shadow is alone, then what light are you looking towards? I'm trying hard to follow this.
As he's just gonna stare at you, smile, and says, light I've always looked towards. You.
Can I see how serious he is about
Yeah?
specifically the word always?
Yeah.
That detect.
Mm-hmm.
Praying for the downfall.
It's another full
And
picture.
another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Listen. He is clearly this is a well rehearsed bit, but it is a genuine one.
Well rehearsed.
Like nothing he said to you was a lie, and sort of believes it all. Even if his delivery is fucking well, this.
Let me mark that in my notes. It's not a bit. All caps.
You can fix him, Hannah.
Damien, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
I don't want to sound rude or anything, but you've lived. How long have you lived in Cody?
All my life.
I'm sorry that we never really met before, or if we did, that I don't remember it.
You can see like the facade like crack for a moment as he like recomposes himself. Not worry. Nobody really did.
I mean, I wouldn't say nobody. There's got to be someone, right?
Suppose the bullies at school, they notice me quite frequently, laughing at me, taking my things, pushing me around.
Who's
Beating me
giving
up.
you a hard time?
Don't need to worry about hooligans anymore.
Well, why not? I mean, I can talk to them.
Let's just say that this time I will be haunting their nightmares.
Hannah just kind of frowned. Are you planning on doing something?
Sometimes even the shadows strike back.
Yeah, but to do what?
This case bring about justice. And
Or a
hopefully
Batman poster on as well.
hopefully prevent future victims from being made. But isn't it fuck? What comic age is this?
I don't know.
I
feel
think we
like-
are in the silver
Yeah,
age
the
because right
Silver
now
Age.
censorship.
This is too.
Yeah, because
There's no Batman
we-
on the fucking wall.
No.
No, we do have Batman. Just that he's like a circus actor who doesn't kill people.
No, it's
hurt
technically
them
the
all.
Bronze Age. Never mind. Yeah, no, it's the Bronze Age. But I don't think Bronze Age Batman's edgy enough for this kid.
No, he's not. No. We have silly people right now. Silly clowns in suits.
Damien, you're not planning on hurting anyone, right?
Only those that deserve it.
You're serious? You're actually planning on doing something?
Does that scare you?
A bit. Like, a lot has happened in a very short amount of time. I don't know if anything else needs to happen right now.
What has you so concerned?
Besides the fact that our pool blew up and someone's house just burned down.
School was a festering hive of ignorance, malice, and pettiness. I will not mourn its loss.
It wasn't all bad.
Quite depends. Stood in the light or in the shadow.
Well, why didn't you just step into the light then?
Not everyone is embraced into its warmth. In fact, most people get pushed away. You can try, you can put your hand out. A simple word, sentence that falls on deaf ears like a raindrop in a thunderstorm.
Hannah just holds her hand out to him.
Like in what sort of motion?
Just like reaching out to like hold his hand, I guess, if he wants to.
Gonna take your hand.
Well, I reached out.
Suppose you have. I always knew you were a kind soul.
She just smiles. Hannah does not know how to handle this.
Let's kiss him now. Do radicalize him right now. Kiss him now, actually. Just do it. No problem.
Now I know how red feels. Everyone's aiming guns.
Do radicalize this man. Do it now.
The problem is, there probably were like times when someone tried to like talk to you. Like it's easy to get lost in the crowd.
Mhm.
We're kind of popular, so yeah, no. Listen, if it makes you feel better, looks like he also doesn't know what like step fucking 2 is.
He's just standing awkwardly in the middle of the room.
I you want more orange juice?
Um, I think I'm okay. Thank you. Just sit down, Damien. Relax. We're not like in the presence of royalty or anything.
He like sort of like nods, but I mean, like differ in certain aspects. You are about as much of a royal noble as I am, well, a mere court jester.
She's gonna like look around. There's gotta be some romance novels in here somewhere. I mean, that doesn't just come out of nowhere.
Listen, there's fantasy books out there that have some romance in them.
You find a thing that won't exist for several more decades. It's a copy of the first season of The Winged Rings of Power.
Listen,
I mean, Hannah does say that out loud, by the way.
unfortunately, there's a lot of Tolkien clones out there, and most of them were garbage. So, yeah, he'll sort of say, "I no, it's I I I never went to that aisle of the library. I did once, and well, I learned cruel and but valuable lessons.
What's that?
Always hide your weak spots, for your enemies will use them.
You learned that in a romance novel?
A few years ago, I wanted to read one that caught my eye. Fortunately, one of the girls there, she noticed me picking it up. Well, you know how quickly rumors spread? A few days later, the bullies were back again. New topics to discuss.
Yeah, I know how it is. I've been the target a couple of times too. Of gossip, whispering.
This is why I don't see school as an environment that fosters, that promotes, well, seemingly lets people get away with such behavior.
Are you sure you want to go to homecoming? It's a school event, you know.
I just assumed you wanted to go there.
I do, definitely. But it's something that I enjoy. Doesn't sound like you do.
My enjoyment is less important in this case. And I would be selfish to deprive you of an event that happens only once per year.
I appreciate that. I was very excited for it this year before, everything happened.
I assure you, they will find quite the reasonable place to host the event. And well, you know what they say about facing your fears. Sometimes a lone hero must prevail against overwhelming odds.
Is that your plan? To face your fear?
Face it, eat it, and victorious.
Hmm. Bit of a vague bucket list, but I suppose we could add drink punch, dance, mingle to that.
I would be honored. I'm not sure which style of dancing would be more agreeable to you. I am
What
not
do you mean?
I'm not versed into the more modern forms of the activity.
More modern form. So do you know ballroom dancing or something?
You like nods.
Wait, really?
I may have a particular interest toward the more old fashioned, as they say, the classics never go out of style. But there's still a bit of time. If you wish, I could dedicate my, well, increased free time. Well, master is maybe too ambitious, but at the very least, be proficient. Different type of dancing.
Well, if you like dancing, what kind of music do you listen to?
Uh, it's sort of like grimaces a bit and says, um, well, the kind of music that speaks to the soul. Don't believe it is most conducive for dancing, but well,
Exclusively what he listens to.
Well, we have some records at our house if you want to listen.
he'll kind of point to the Walkman. wish to give it a listen.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, it's very carefully put the headphones on your head. Like pushes the button, like the song resumes. Now the question is, how much would Hannah be into fucking 70s punk?
Ooh, punk? Maybe not a lot.
Yeah, so it's as you will hear the music start playing. It's something you've never heard before, and I mean, nothing you can fucking ballroom dance to, but like it's still music. That's definitely not something you would hear on any like sort of radio or that would be played at sort of like parties, that sort of thing. Seems like a more niche underground thing.
Uh, Definitely never heard this before.
It is the music that speaks to my soul. Fire within. The beating
To your
heart.
soul.
Quite so. That not what music should do.
I mean, I guess I can't argue against it. I just like stuff that sounds good.
You like it?
It's not bad. It's different. It's my first time hearing it.
If you want, I could lend you of the sets.
Yeah. I'll listen.
He's gonna just sort of go to one of the like boxes nearby and like pulls out a couple of sets and kind of hand those to you.
Maybe I could bring you a couple of my favorites. There's 100% just gonna be like Fleetwood Mac.
I would very much appreciate that. It takes quite a lot of bravery to be honest and open up, even with smaller things. Music taste.
I mean, I try to be open. I think Cassandra's got a different music taste than I do, so probably overheard some stuff.
Sister is a dangerous individual to be.
Yeah, you don't know the half of it. She's actually the one who brought you up to our parents.
Kind of like nod and say, I am not afraid then. I assure you, while I may be weird and, well, definitely not for everyone, I will be on my best behavior.
I'm sure my parents will love you. Well, my dad might be a bit more of a tough sell.
I am not a good merchant, but I am a thought-provoking one.
Well, he puts up with Emily's philosophy, so probably heard it all before. It'll be fine.
Nod. Gonna like stare there awkwardly. It's like, oh. I'm like, just all my lines. What the fuck do I do now?
I didn't expect to go this far.
I didn't think this would be successful.
I've never talked to another person for this long.
Demon, what the fuck was demon? What the fuck do I do now? You never told me what something was.
I thought you would crash and burn at fucking step fucking 0.
Jackdaw's like picking out his
I'll be
feathers.
honest, man. My plan was for you to crash and burn and get so fucking sad and desperate you'd sell me your soul. I didn't think you'd succeed.
They yeah, I guess listen, if you're here to stay for a longer period of time, I guess you will make conversation eventually. Mostly like asking questions about you, from like things you like other than like genres of music, to your future, like after school stuff like that, your family.
Yeah, she'll hang out for a little bit. Originally wasn't planning on staying, but you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, listen, his mom's gonna check in every now and then.
It's like my mom coming in when I had friends in my room. She'd
Yes.
kick the door open, like, you gotta keep the door open.
I can't believe my boy has a girlfriend. I'm so proud of him.
Listen, you can give me a detect roll. You can do that. How it's the basic difficulty.
A basic difficulty
Yeah.
for
For the mom.
detecting his mom.
Listen, you know what? She seems quite happy that apparently he has a friend. There's like suddenly like more snacks. She's like not trying to be overbearing, but like she's also trying to like not, because like every time she walks in, he's like clearly slightly embarrassed because it does ruin his whole fucking edgelord persona.
I think it's already falling apart, buddy. You fucking quieting up after your lines ran out. I think already ruined it.
Hannah likes this more.
So yeah, as well, eventually, sort of get later in the day, as you'll probably have to go back home and they not sure if the invitation was for today or tomorrow, but I will be attending nonetheless.
I think it was for tonight. I think
And
I told my mom to prepare.
I will escort you home.
Thank you. Very polite.
As the bird will in fact sit on top of his shoulder, as his mom is gonna happily wave at the two of you. She'll insist that you should drop by at any time. You're more than welcome to. I wish you both a good time as you'll making your way back home. Emily, are you just gonna sit in the park all day with reading a book?
The chat answer would be yes, Mac.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. Maybe she might just go take a walk around. Maybe go into the library to check out get some new books. Maybe look at, but yeah, honestly, yeah.
The chat answer would be yes, and I eat my state mandated gruel.
Listen, the problem is she doesn't know what to do right now, else, and
I mean, that's fine. His own.
that's how Alex said enjoy normalcy as long as it lasts. And I don't think she's a maverick detector.
No,
She brought the
unfortunately.
conversation to
I
so
think
that's-
you like have an anti-map.
If I'm out like a bloodhound.
Yeah.
yeah. So there's nothing else to do yet. Nothing comes to mind.
I need to avoid the fucking officer at the fucking school ground. The Twink Division is back.
Yeah.
Yeah, presumably you also head home once it's like getting close to dinner time.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you, Cassandra, as you like made your way back home to Jones, you can see like he sort of set up, like he's like cleared out. You can tell by the boxes in the garage. He's cleared out one of his smaller offices, and there's the mattress on the floor. You can get them settled. I will start making something for dinner. Sure, Sandra, if you want to stay or not.
I mean, I can give my mom a call yet.
As yeah, you'll nod the phone in the living room, and he'll head off into the kitchen area.
Yeah, she'll call home.
Yeah, your mother's gonna pick up. Hello?
Hey, mom, it's Cassandra.
Hey, how have you been?
I'm doing good. Hey, you know the house we heard about on the radio?
Yes.
It's it was Abigail's house. She's with Mr. Jones right now. Just stay with her for a bit. Just she, parents are her mom and dad are on the hospital.
How is she doing?
She's doing as fine as you could, given everything. But it's like just happened recently, so
I imagine she's still she's most likely going through a hard time.
yeah, she is. So I just don't know if I'll be home for dinner. I don't want to just get up and leave her.
Just be sure to be home back by 9.
Yeah, I can do that.
Joya, can't believe you are staying at the math teacher's house.
Yeah, he's a lot nicer than I think anyone gives him credit for.
Well, I'm happy to hear you say that.
Yeah. See you at 9.
You have to. I think Anna might be bringing boy over.
Hate to miss it, but Listen, as Cassandra would say, listen, he seemed a little weird to me, but I think he's okay. I think he's like nice.
Good. I think your father can handle weird, but more important that he is nice.
Talk to you later. Bye.
As you close the phone call. Yeah. See, Abigail will probably like change the clothes. Oh, are you staying for dinner?
Yeah, I'll be staying for dinner. Just have to call my mom. Tell her.
She nods. Hear the sort of stove being turned on in the kitchen. Not sure if there's any conversations you want to have with her.
Yeah, now that we're in the house, I think Cassandra's just gonna make small talk. Actually, that's like, so what do you think he's gonna make?
I believe he promised me some. He said some sort of sandwich, but sounds like he's like doing a lot of things for sandwich.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot you can do with a sandwich. Want to do more than the basics?
Kind of shrugs. I don't know about that. Can make a small talk. Now, are you curious enough to like have a look at her room? Like, gonna like wander a bit around the
Yeah,
house?
she would. Yeah, I think she would be curious enough. You had to do that.
Yeah, like you can clearly tell that. Oh God, I need to check something. Yeah, so you can clearly tell like he basically had to improvise quickly, so the mattress in her room is most likely the one he had in his own. He just kind of moved it there. He had to like his house that once used to be quite orderly is well, it's much less so now. It's certainly in certain areas, as things have been shuffled around, moved. I will also point out that, listen, he is clearly, for a teacher, has money, or at least he spends it very carefully, because he doesn't just kind of shell out a lot of money on like clothes and like bought like bed sheets, like bought everything just brand new, just kind of like put her there and like, listen, this is your stuff, you handle it. And seemingly he didn't have to do any of this. So I'm not sure how Sandra's taking that. Like, he is clearly going above and beyond, try and ensure that she is comfortable much as possible given the situation.
I mean, yeah, Cassandra's a bit. Honestly, like, Cassandra's just like, there's a part that's still worried about it because she was told to like be careful around Mr. Jones, but like she's happy that like Abigail's not just being like stuck with somebody that's gonna like just shove her in some like spare room and just not care.
As you once dinner is ready, you'll kind of see he's very made several like grilled sandwiches with like fucking the meat has been like it's just post a picture because I cannot describe food to save my life. Yeah, something along these lines. Like they're clearly like he did put a lot of effort into it. Made some side dishes as well. And as you taste the cooking, he is not bad at it. Like they are like good.
I'm pretty sure I did a specific request in my lines and veils. No non-vegan food.
Did
That's why
describe
I
the
post a
butchery of
picture.
animals.
I should have put it with the fucking
It
spoiler tag.
Yeah, it triggers my trauma, Grunt. I'm gonna sue you now.
Fucking let me just describe the sizzling as the sweat drops from it. Just flow into the bread.
That seems like a porn fucking thing right now. I'm really can you describe.
Yeah, let's listen, Mac. Don't even get me to the sauce. But yeah, as you'll be able to have a nice.
Listen, there are two schools of thought. One thought is you should try to sound like the Baldur's Gate 3 narrator, which I reject. That's a professional voice actor. My personal opinion is every D&D narrator, every tabletop RPG narrator should in fact strive to sound like they're narrating a fucking bad porn movie.
As yeah, you'll be able to enjoy dinner before Professor would offer you to drive you home.
Yeah, no, she'd take it up on that.
As you walk out of the house, why don't you give me another awareness roll?
Another awareness roll, you say? Low success.
Can't shake off this like bad feeling as you both of you leave the house. Can't put your finger on it, but
Yeah, she'll just ask. She'll just kind of like. Cassandra's just gonna kind of like, we'll just ask. Yeah, I know you probably don't know, but like, is everything gonna be okay with Abigail if her parents don't make it?
Well, when I say with math problems, one operation at a time. Listen, I can probably talk with you, make sure she doesn't end up randomly assigned in the foster care. If we can't find a good home for her, well, I have a lot of disposable income.
I think Cassandra will sort of nod at that. It's really kind of you, actually.
Kind of nod and smile and says, I think it's only normal for an adult to make sure the children are kept safe.
sounds like it's not as common as you'd like. For Dad's any indication.
He does take a deep breath and say, well, you're old enough to understand that fortunately some men out there do not control their impulses. It was unfortunately, even at school, I always had a suspicion, but not much you can do.
Yeah. So, really not that much people can do?
Well, if there's no visible signs of beatings, there's no complaints. Sometimes shouting and ignoring someone can be just as harmful, you know? And, well, unfortunately, Waylon was also known to have had a bad drinking habit.
Cassandra will nod. I just hope everything's gonna be alright after this. It's
Kind of like nod and say, I'll be honest. You and her, you get along well. Saw you today. You came here to check on her. Doesn't seem to have too many friends.
yeah. Me and her are close.
Well, perhaps maybe you should sleep over at your place tonight. I think being alone in such situations is not the healthiest. If you think you could convince your parents, but you should probably say convince your mother.
I probably can. Yeah.
You'll kind of chuckle and say, this will a chance to sleep proper bed tonight. He's gonna walk back inside and he's gonna kind of call out for Abigail and inform her that
Before he like walks in, she'll say like, I could also bring up to my mom and dad, like they can, like, if you're gonna help take care of Abigail, they can maybe, like, the community can, like, raise some money if you need it.
sort of shakes and says, I don't like bringing attention to sorts of situations. It's one thing for friends to know, but I don't want her to be pointed at,
Yeah, Cassandra actually, yeah, she'll nod at that.
It's gonna call out to her and kind of tell her about the idea, and she seems very excited about it. As she's gonna like rush over, pack a couple of clothes, and be out in like 5 minutes. As you both get into the car, as you're driving away, you sort of glance at one of the nearby houses, sort of in the shadows. You spot like a figure watching you drive away. as on that note,